for tuning in, everyone, to Game 3 of an exciting playoff series here on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. You take a look at Toronto.
This is a chance for them to capitalize on having
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Payton, no good.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
Adebayo in the post. Pass to Shannon. It's stolen by Smart. Payton with it. Fox picks him up. Here's Leonard. And again, Toronto, no good. Here's Fox. Now, here's Howard. Defended by Smart. Fox. And he buries his first look. You look at the Grizzlies. The NBA Finals continues on as these teams feel each other out.
Yeah, there's a lot of act and react between the coaches. After one adjustment is made, the other side will make a counter adjustment as well.
Pass to Adebayo. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. They get the rebound. Here's Shannon. Fires from deep. That shot off the mark. Payton with it. Here's Davis. Guarded by Howard. Back to Claxton. Leonard outside. 6 on the shot clock. Plenty of space. And again, Toronto, no good.
That's a tough start for them offensively. Now just 1 for 5 from the field. They've got to find their groove.
Tries the spin move. Here's Adebayo. And the shot is good after hitting off the rim.
Well, you've got to love the confidence Adebayo has developed on that mid-range shot.
Howard on the double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Fox with the ball. Payton covering. Fox, that's good. Fox has got his second bucket on the night.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
And they're running. Offline from the top of the key.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Pass to Davis. Shot to stop the run. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim. Wow, that's embarrassing. Come on, just put the ball in the hole.
Now here's Leonard. Lets the three fly. Howard grabs the miss.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
That hoop is what makes Kawhi so lethal. I mean, you have to respect the outside shot, but he can also take it right to the basket.
On the wing, Davis. Back to Leonard. Davis, a screen. Leonard with the ball. Guarded by Adebayo. Grizzlies lead by 6. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Darko Rajakovic. He was really talking up Derek White, especially the job he does defensively. Coach said, for my money, Derek is the best defensive guard in the NBA. He's long, he anticipates actions, and he can protect the rim. I can't think of another guard who does what White does. Back to you, Brian.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first quarter. Kicks it out to Smart. They get it back. On the wing, Green. Leonard outside. Offline with a three.
If this quarter is any indication, he's not going to be the guy to turn this game around in their favor.
Here's Fox. Kicks it out to Bryant. To the middle. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Memphis shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And he sinks the second. There's 47 seconds left in the first. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Leonard outside. Three-pointer. Can't connect. Making him 1 for 6 from the field.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Fox, that's good. Raptors trail by 11. Here's LeVert. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
Here's Mobo. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Memphis with a 9-point put.
The Grizzlies, 15.
And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Payton, no good.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. It's going to be on Thomas Bryant. Memphis making a switch here.
And some people think Draymond Green is a little too bold. But look, that's just his passion for the game. A lot of teams need what Draymond Green brings to the table.
Here's Wiggins. It's tipped. And it was not a clean block. Whistle blows and a foul on the defender here. It's a shooting foul, so free throws will be coming up. Toronto. Shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Well, you think about Wiggins, there's been no drop-off. This is a guy who won Rookie of the Year over a decade ago, and he is still a highly productive player.
Left side, Johnson. They set the pick. Over to the left wing. Sinks! From distance. And the Grizzlies lead by 13.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3. They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
13 fouls.
Outside Payton. Outside for Green. Green able to hit from 3.
Yeah, you can see the competitive fire right there by Draymond Green. He wanted to come right back at him with a 3 of his own.
Memphis shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. No good on that one. And he's good on the second. Second quarter basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. throws it down.
Well, his team loves to see that. Wiggins attacking with force.
And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Here comes Toronto on the push. Back to Wiggins. From the arc. Memphis with a rebound. Left side, Johnson. Johnson on the wing. There's a screen. This one for three. The putback. The three ball. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Outside Peyton. LeVert outside. Nifty move. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. Grizzlies lead by 12. Here's Mobo. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
He drops yet another dive. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Green. Got a hand on it. Deflects the pass. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wiggins.
Substitution on the court.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Fox. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
They're one of the fastest players in the game. When Fox attacks the defense, he puts so much pressure on them. Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
And that one's on the defense right there. If you let Adebayo get this close, he will punch it on you.
Here's Leonard. Howard grabs the miss.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Back to White. Lays it up and banks it in.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Adebayo from long range. Knocks it down from distance. Adebayo's got 7 points in the game.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So both teams making some changes here. We've got 1:23 left in the first half of this one. And Claxton throws it down.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. And there it is for him. 9 points for Bam Adebayo.
That is smooth right there. Adebayo stretching the floor a little bit.
There's 49 seconds left in the second quarter. Shot clock at 5. Wiggins from long range. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. Pass to White. Nice move. Oh, sweet move. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Nick Claxton. First trip to the line for him here. That one's no good. And so here is Toronto. Outside Davis. Davis drawing the double team. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You too. Jump ball.
Here's Claxton. Now Davis. He's off on the layup. Right side out of Bio. Shoots over Davis. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Back after this. And the energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for Memphis. It's a 22-point lead, the most they've led by. He shoots it. Drained it for 2 points. Fox has got 10 points.
Beautiful move there from Fox. His speed and handles are a lethal combination. You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time. And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Shot by Leonard, no good.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Stolen by Davis. Leonard outside. Fades away and sinks a tough shot. Leonard's got his second basket on the night.
Yeah, Kawhi, a master of the mid-range. For most, it's not efficient, but for him, it's cash money.
Here's the screen by Bryant. Fox for 3. Rebound, Toronto.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Leonard's shot's good.
Oh, this is why you get Leonard the ball inside and just let him go to work.
Here's the screen by Bryant. Fox with the ball. Claxton picks him up. And they're able to recover. And then Bryant with the dunk. Left side, Payton. Here's Davis. Excellent D there from Bryant.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass. Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Payton. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Good whistle there.
First trip. To the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw, no good. Good on the second one. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Goes up on the wing. That's short off the rim. A difficult situation for Toronto. Kicks it out to Smart. Toronto passing it around. Connects. The jumper drops. Davis has got his second basket of the game.
And Davis is truly a do-it-all big man. That time showing you that jump.
Leonard outside. Outside Payton. Outside for Davis. That three's off the mark. Memphis leading by 21. Pass to Shannon. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Here's Bryant. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Traoré. No points so far. Here he goes. And he can't jam it through. 18 feet out. And again, Memphis no good.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all. This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. LeVert. Oh, rejected by Howard. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Finney-Smith. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Adebayo sets a screen. Throwing inside.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Going all the way to the rack. And it's Howard finishing it off.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
And LeVert is a tremendous athlete. Once he gets into the lane, he's terrific at finding ways to finish.
And Peyton, here we go. Wiggins, left side. Pass to Green. Nails it from three. Green's got his third basket of the night.
And when the three is going for Green, it's a terrific sign for this offense.
And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. The teardrop. Oh, rejected by Howard. Down low. And Adebayo slams it in.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Pass to Howard. And here's Moody. Back to Howard. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
The line for the Grizzlies, szn1.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw is good. Here's Traoré. Yet to see a basket. It's Mikhailuk on the wing. Misses the three.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
You're going to have to be very patient right here. Let's see how it plays out.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Free throw's good for Fox.
And looking at Fox, a microwave scorer and Tasmanian devil running up and down the floor. A fun player to watch.
Pass to Traoré. From deep three-point land. He can't get that one to fall. Oh, got a piece of it. And so it's Memphis. A huge 24-point lead for them. And they've effectively guarded Kawhi.
Memphis, 59.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Here's Traoré. Pass to Wiggins. Finney-Smith, a screen to the inside. The layup off target. Fox double team. Howard in the high post. And he commits the intentional foul.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
First team foul. Grizzlies substitution.
Fox outside. Here's the pick. No good from outside. And so it's Wiggins with it. He brings it up for Toronto. Green for three. Can't get it to drop. And so it's Memphis with it. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Making it look so easy. Wiggins has crazy hops. Can really get up there.
Here's Fox. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
They're starting a new trend with regard to turnovers. It's becoming problematic.
And here are the Raptors now. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. To the inside. Pass to Traoré. Now Finney-Smith. On target from range.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
the wing, Bryant. Claxton with a rebound. Raptors trail by 19. That's tipped. Pass to White. Fox deciding where to go with it. Over Traoré. And again, it's Memphis missing. And so here is Toronto. Here's Finney-Smith. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Thomas Bryant. Memphis making a switch here. Here's White. Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. The Grizzlies making a switch here. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
And this is Fox at his best, slamming his foot on the gas pedal and scoring with confidence.
And finished off by Adebayo.
Well, this team relies on his scoring, and no shocker, he's done his part.
Howard on the double team. Pass to Touré. Into the lane. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Grizzlies lead by 21. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, I'm surprised they're winning by this much with double-digit turnovers.
And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
The 3 is up. Howard controls the rebound and the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Payton. Hook it off the crossover.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
White for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen.
Adebayo drives in. And finished off by Adebayo.
And scoring is not always his primary responsibility, but this has been Adebayo's night, and they will take it.
Pass to Claxton. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And with Game 3 of the NBA Championship Series about wrapped up, you have to applaud the remarkable effort we saw on the floor tonight. A well-deserved win for the Grizzlies.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team. He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? To the paint. And it's Howard finishing it off.
You got to be impressed with Fox's court awareness. He has a feel for when one of his guys is uncovered.
Davis with it. Fox picks him up. Down low. And Claxton throws it down.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Well, they have finally found something that's working, but it's against a defense that clearly has let up since they have the lead.
And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. So we'll see Dwight Howard go to the line here. It's going to be on Anthony Davis. Leonard outside. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Pass to Howard. Back to Adebayo. Lets it fly. Rebound, Anthony Davis. to the middle. And Claxton throws it down.
A great decision from Smart. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
Howard inside. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. And really, any win is a big win here in the postseason.
Yeah, every game counts now, and there's no second chances. So they must be pleased with the results.
Well, that'll do it. Welcome to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. A lot on the line tonight in what's sure to be an action-packed Game 4. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. We'll see the Memphis Grizzlies and the Toronto Raptors. You look at Toronto.
If they win tonight, it's a whole new series. If they lose, they can start making vacation plans. The atmosphere will be electric. They're hoping to feed off their fans' energy.
Now, here's Howard. Pass to White. Leonard with a double team. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the strike. You look at the Grizzlies. The NBA Finals continues on as these teams feel each other out.
Yeah, there's a lot of act and react between the coaches. After one adjustment is made, the other side will make a counter adjustment as well.
At this point for Dwight Howard in his career, it's about being efficient. I mean, we know he can grab rebounds, play defense. He's just got to stay aggressive and efficient on the offensive end.
Drills it from deep.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
On the wing, Davis. Back to Smart. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Quite simply, AD is one of the most impactful players in the league. Can take over a game on both ends.
Here we go. Poke loose. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And finished off by Davis.
Yeah, this is how powerful Davis is. Awesome at capitalizing with the dunk.
And Adebayo slams it in.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Now here's Payton. Oh, rejected by Howard.
There's a reason Dwight Howard has so many all-defensive teams to his credit. Good night with the block.
Grizzlies on D.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track. Just great positioning to get the rebound and get it back up.
And stolen by Claxton. Here's Leonard. And the jumper is good at the free throw line.
Now, the mid-range is Kawhi's bread and butter. This guy can get to his spots and take whatever he wants. Exactly the kind of start you're looking for. They are 4 for 5 out of the gates.
Inside. And Claxton throws it down.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
It's stolen by Leonard. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. It's stolen by Leonard. Oh, Howard with a block.
Now Dwight Howard at his best, sending it back.
Memphis trailing here. Here's Shannon. Claxton with a rebound.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Pass to Davis. Ooh, Howard with a block. And they get it back. And Claxton throws it down. Grizzlies trail by 3. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Darko Rajakovic. Coach brought up the challenges that Bam Adebayo poses on both ends. He told me offensively, Bam doesn't force much. He gets his points within the flow of the offense. He's a great finisher and facilitator. And defensively, he can guard anybody. He might be the most versatile defender in the league. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. Going to the line for 1. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Raptors.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense. Getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Yeah, and I also love the intensity they've shown on the glass early on. Keeping plays alive, creating second chance shots, that's nice.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Hits the trifecta.
He's been on a nice little run in this first quarter. He is laser focused.
Now here's Payton. No points yet. Pass to Davis. And here's Payton. 6 on the shot clock. High post Claxton. Back to Payton. Offline with a 3. Memphis with the ball. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Clark. .102 left in the first quarter of the game. Offensive board. Misses the follow-up. And so it's Memphis with it. Here's Springer. Driving inside. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Howard on the double team. Outside, Green. And he's going for the lob. The steal. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Fox, that's good. Toronto trailing. Pass to Green. Here's Traore. Shot clock at 5. Here's Mikhailuk. And again, Toronto, no good. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Memphis ahead. They lead by a bucket. And
Memphis, 17.
And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Memphis.
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Wiggins with it. Now guarded by Bryant. Pass to Mikhailuk. Wiggins looking around. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Sanders. Back to Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Oh, you love it when Thomas Bryant tries to finish with power. Forget about try. He does it. What a pretty dunk.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Both teams deciding to change it up. Raptors trail by 4. To the middle. Here's Green. Banked it in off the glass.
There's a competitive edge to Draymond Green's game that makes him willing to try to score it on the interior. That's pretty.
Down low. Here's Bryant. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
LeVert, that's good.
At 6'7", Karis LeVert knows how to use that size, especially inside. He knows how to handle himself in there.
Into the lane.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Here's Sanders. To the inside. Bryant. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range. Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitutes down the court.
Smart looking around. To the paint. Here's Green.
How easy is it to appreciate the intensity with which Draymond Green plays? Go ahead with power, sir.
Down low. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack. Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
There's a screen to the inside. Bobo. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Here's Wiggins. Here he goes. He got a piece of it. Fires the 3. Rebound Toronto. Green in the post. Smart outside. Fires the 3. Mobo with a rebound. Grizzlies lead by 4. 1:57 left to the It's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul. Memphis making a switch here. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart.
When looking at Fox, a microwave score and Tasmanian Devil running up and down the floor, a fun player to watch.
And Claxton with the three. Claxton's got 11.
Guys with size who can shoot with range, that is a tough tandem to defend.
Howard. Davis with the defensive effort.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
And Claxton throws it down.
Boy, Nick Claxton active offensively and thus far being well rewarded.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Shot by Leonard, no good.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Here's Fox. Another shot. Here's Howard. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. He has 7.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Pass to Payton. To the middle. Here's Claxton. Smart outside. And Smart nails the triple.
Well, I love that Marcus Smart sprinted into that shot opportunity. You've got to be prepared on the catch, and Marcus was ready.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Screen by Claxton. Fires from deep. That shot missing. Tipped. Howard up top. What if it goes? And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Grizzlies up 4. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in just a bit. And the energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. Now Payton. He's scoreless. Davis a screen. Inside. Ooh, Davis with the athleticism.
Well, you have to love the patience by Kawhi right there. Use the pick and roll game to perfection.
Fox goes in. And it's Fox with the jam.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the ring, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Raptors trail by 4. Pass to Claxton. Back to Leonard. Got a hand on it. In transition, here they come. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Out to Leonard. Look at Leonard, dialed in from deep.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Fox. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. It's on Nick Claxton. This will be his 3rd free throw of the game.
De'Aaron Fox really is your do-it-all kind of point guard. Just such a valuable player for this franchise.
Leonard inside. Here's Claxton. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Pass to Fox. They set the pick. Over Payton. It's Fox missing. Raptors trail by 4. Now Leonard. Adebayo grabs the board.
Gosh, it feels like he's pressing a little bit, and obviously playing from behind doesn't help.
Leonard outside. Finney-Smith, a screen. On the wing, Finney-Smith. It's stolen by Fox. Here's Adebayo. Bounds, it'll be Raptors ball.
Well, one guy's thinking zig, the other zag, and it's nothing good resulting.
Here's Payton. Yet to see a basket. The 3 is up. Memphis with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Sanders. Payton with a steal. Here's LeVert. Can't cash it in from close range.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Payton. Toronto passing it around. Pass to Claxton. LeVert outside. And here's Leonard. Clock at 6. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline.
This guy just simply can't find his rhythm, and sometimes that happens.
And there's the screen. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. To win the cold spell. And Claxton throws it down.
Claxton, an elite finisher at the rim. That is nicely done.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
Here's Sanders. Give him 8 points now. On the take. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Here's Claxton. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Boy, you love to see that. That's where Nick Claxton carving space and drawing contact. That's big time.
Both good from the line that time. Here's Sanders. There's a minute 34 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And he makes it.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Hooray. Ooh, Howard with a block.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
It's intercepted. Johnson for 3. Knocks down the long J. Now it's a 7-point Memphis lead. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
Baskets like this demonstrate who Karis LeVert is. This guy is a fighter.
Memphis making a switch here. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. throw good. LeVert.
For Karis LeVert, guys, sometimes it's been about staying on the floor and staying healthy. Because what we understand about him is he's proven impactful on the offensive end. Nightly, you can expect double-digit scoring. He can get off the bounce. He can put some pressure on the defense.
And so it's Memphis with it. 4-point game. Here's Fox. Ooh, nice work inside by Fox.
A 6'3" point guard, Fox has solid size at the one, and it really helps him out inside.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back with you shortly. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And so it's Memphis with it. 6-point lead. Pass to Johnson. Off target with the three. Now here's Smart. Oh, got a piece of it. And here's Davis, guarded by Howard. And now Memphis on the break. Adebayo, no good.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
Pass to Green. Here's Davis, guarded by Howard. To the middle. Here's Johnson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. And Wiggins has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 6. It's stolen by Howard. Pass to Johnson. This one for 3. Nails it from 3. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
Well, what a nice pass by Dwight Howard there, on time and on target.
Now Wiggins. Back to Smart. Outside for Green. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Here's Wiggins. From outside the arc. Howard grabs the miss. Grizzlies lead by 9. Outside Johnson. Outside Adebayo. Down low. And it's Howard finishing it off. And he's now got the double-double.
Well, good night for the defense. Dwight Howard finishes with authority.
Pass to Davis. Adebayo with a steal. Fox up top. And he lobs it up. Adebayo, no good.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Here's Davis. Ooh, Howard with a block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Howard. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Just 3 to shoot. Toronto needs to get off a shot here. And they're running. Johnson for 3. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo. Johnson's got 9 points now in the second half. Wiggins from long range. Wiggins for the triple.
Still working on consistency from range, but improved shot mechanics for Andrew Wiggins.
Raptors trail by 11. He takes it in. Green outside. Tips it up. Just in time with the putback.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip-in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. play. The Raptors will have it. So both teams changing it up here. Outside Payton. Can't get the three.
Boy, when you're trying to make up ground, every shot counts. You have got to be selective.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Ooh, nice. Smart. Slipping inside.
Well, you know Marcus Smart understands how to use his body inside, and I just love how he goes right up to the shot.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Davis outside. And they go to the intentional foul. Here's Claxton. Oh, the slam! Off a fantastic lead pass. What a play!
Wow, this team showing big-time trust, and Claxton delivers on it.
It's up to Trey. Up again.
Dwight Howard has got to get some satisfaction for delivering in the clutch.
Now here's Payton. Jacks up a three. Fox there for the rebound. Here's Bobo. Payton with a steal. Leonard. Leonard all alone. No doubt about it.
Wise history says you need a big bucket. I am the man to call.
Fox outside. There's 5 on the clock. Getting crafty. Howard with the ball. Goes again. And that basket is good.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Another shot.
Raptors foul. Nicholas Claxton. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
The first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And no luck that time either. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on White. And no good. As the first free throw misses, we'll see if he can hit the second. And he's able to hit the second one. And that shrinks the margin to just 4. And they've done it. The Memphis Grizzlies are the new NBA champions. Tremendous. They go on the road and take care of business. And now the